At the end of any job interview, they'll ask, "Do you have any questions for us?" And most people panic. Or they ask something basic that the hiring manager has heard a million times before. If you want to be the candidate that the hiring manager remembers, ask these 3 strategic, impressive questions instead at the end of your interview. Hi, I'm Kendall Berg, that career coach, and I help ambitious professionals land roles where they are respected, paid well, and trusted to lead. If you're tired of sounding like every other candidate, let's fix that. Starting with the questions that you ask at the end of an interview. Asking thoughtful questions isn't just polite, it's also a valuable skill. It's positioning. You're not here to passively lead, you're here to lead the conversation. So here are some questions that do just that. Question number 1, what is the biggest challenge that your team is facing right now? And how will this individual come in and help solve that problem? This signals that you're thinking like a collaborator, that you're already seeing yourself in that role, and you're not just performing as a job seeker. You're inviting the manager to open up about what difficulties the team might be facing, as well as their pain points. When they do, that's your moment to really connect the dots between your background, your secret sauce, your special skills, and what they need. Example is, if you're navigating a transition to X, I'd love to share how I led that at a previous company. Give them enough of yourself that they can see why you're not only the best person to fit into that role, but the best person to solve the problems that they're facing. Question number 2 is more of a culture question. Why is this position open in the first place? Is this a backfill? Is this a new addition as scope has increased? Why do you need this role? This will give you some insight into team dynamics, growth, or even red flags if it's a lot of backfill positions. If it's a new role, ask how they'll support someone without a previous roadmap or what that new scope will entail. If it's a backfill, consider asking what made that individual leave or what they're looking for to differentiate in this new candidate. Bonus points, this is also a great place to ask to speak to a peer. A lot of the time, your peer does not have an incentive to lie to you about the company, the culture, the hiring manager's style. And so asking to chat with them can give you even more insights into what's happening in the team before you accept the position. This will also help you sound discerning and that you're interested in understanding team dynamics without sounding desperate for the position. Question number 3 is to ask what career growth within the team looks like. Are individuals getting promoted and moving up, or are individuals moving to other teams? This is another culture question that will help you understand how that manager leads their people. What are they doing in order to make sure that people are elevating their skills and getting to the next level, or are they opening doors for internal mobility? You're inviting a candid conversation about leadership, about growth, and about culture, exactly what you should be doing when you're trying to evaluate if a position is actually going to be the right fit for you. A bonus question that I'll throw in here is one that an individual actually asked me in an interview that I thought was great, where an individual I was hiring asked me, how do I handle it when someone on my team makes a mistake? I thought that this was really great because it would show them how I protect my team, how I handle conflict, how I handle difficulty. And that question is general enough that a manager will tell you a lot about themselves in that moment, but also will help you ascertain whether or not that hiring manager is going to be a good personality and style fit for you. In the end, your hiring manager has more of a role in whether or not you're happy in your job than the pay or the job itself. Interviews aren't just about being evaluated and chosen for a position. They're your opportunity to gather intel, show leadership, and shift from applicant to strategic partner. If you ask better questions, you're going to end up getting better offers. Drop your go-to interview questions below in the comments and hit subscribe. Secrets of the Career Game is where real career moves begin.